good crowd filing in at Turner Field in Atlanta. It's the Marlins and the Braves, and it's coming up next. A picturesque look there at downtown Atlanta and Turner Field, site for this edition of baseball on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our 2 starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against the young left-hander Mike Minor. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. And as Ichiro makes his way to the box, it's officially time for baseball here.
Center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike 1 as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
And you can't ask for much more out of a homestand. 4 games, 4 wins. The way they're playing, I wouldn't bet against another win here.
Gomes is there, and a good start as Ichiro's retired for the game's first out.
Yeah, an easy fly ball there to start the ball game. One of the big keys for him in this one is gonna be keeping that leadoff man off base. He's off to a good start here.
D. Gordon will take his cuts now. Now the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready now on 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Full count offering on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First offering on the way. Low for ball 1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The next pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Here's the 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here now the 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Rounding third is Stanton, heading for the plate. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Well, with 2 away, you can bet you're going to get a great jump over there at first base. And he gets just that as he's going to come all the way around to score on that 2-out double. And that's going to give his guys the first inning lead.
Martin Prado now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The throw home, and the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
That's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle. That'll be good enough to get the job done and pick up the 2-out RBI.
Stepping in now, Jeff Baker changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. Here's a ground ball to first. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 2. The Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for the host Atlanta Braves. Jared Kozart will be the guy called upon to slow down these bats, and I'd say his skipper would dearly love to get maybe 6 good innings out of him. Any less than that, and that bullpen could be in for some trouble. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Eric Young Jr. will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Braves, center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
In there for strike one, 0-1. This Marlin Ball Club Eric Karros as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around though.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here's a shot now to the gap in right, and he's going to start the home first with extra bases. Young will take the turn and head for second now. The throw into second.
This is what you got to do right here. The guy just gave up the lead, down by 2 now. Make something happen here leading off the inning. He does exactly that as he gets into second with a leadoff double.
Jace Peterson will be the batter. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. The 1-0 pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. You know, a pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Here comes the 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes a 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Yeah, he might have thought about going to third for just a split second there. But with nobody out, I think the smart decision was to go ahead and take that out at first base. And that's exactly what he did.
Freddie Freeman will make his first appearance here, and he'll do so in a good RBI spot. Leadoff man has moved up to third now with 1 away. Now the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0.
He probably doubted he'd be in trouble this early, but he's already got a runner in scoring position, and now he falls behind the number 3 guy.
Now the 2-0. Called a strike there, 2-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
One out and a runner on third. A 2-1 offering. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
The 3-1. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight groundouts do that job.
Johnny Gomes will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. First pitch coming. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0 now to Gomes. On the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Adeiny Echeverria leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Now here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Young is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
Into the box, Jeff Mathis. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
In now, Jared Cozart. Fouled straight back. The pitch. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Young is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Nick Markakis will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Now here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
Well, it's becoming pretty clear that that's how they want to attack him. Run that cutter in on his hands, hopefully get him to hit something down on the label.
And now a pitch on the way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. No home runs yet in this first month, and with just the lone RBI.
Let's keep it going now.
1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Hitters count 2-0. Runner goes for second. That's hard hit back up the middle. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Alberto Callaspo will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Let's get the runner across.
He's ready now. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Standing in now, Christian Bethancourt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
1-0 pitch now. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They're down 2-1. Ichiro Suzuki is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And that is not good.
And the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Finish this 1-0.
Here it comes. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton.
Quick shot throw.
First pitch to him.
Wait.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Here comes the 2-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here he comes on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes on 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
He's set. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They still lead it 2-1. Mike Minor makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Mike Minor.
And here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Now the pitch. This is foul right side. The pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder.
Eric Young Jr. will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. First pitch coming. And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Jace Peterson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A look at Young, now the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time, it's ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Here comes the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Echeverria for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crouch and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
He's ready, now the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. Our score remains 2-1. Martin Prado will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Third baseman number 24, Martin Prado.
First pitch on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
Hey, you crazy, Blue?
Now here's the pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Jeff Baker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Echeverria now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Here's the pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They lead it 2-1. With Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baker is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 7, Johnny Gomes.
Johnny Gomes will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And he takes ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. 1-0 on the way. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Runner goes. And this is on the ground toward the hole. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Yeah, you can't even think of a double play right here. He's fortunate to just get 1 on this play. And he rushes that thing over there to get his man at first.
Here's Chris Johnson now. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. The 1-0 home. That's wide, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
The 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Come on, Ray!
2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Payoff pitch coming. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Alberto Callaspo will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First offering on the way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Now, let's go. Go.
Comes set, now the pitch. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail it here 2-1. Jeff Mathis will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jared Cosart.
Jared Cosart will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here it comes. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
1-0 on the way. 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
The 2-0 to Ichiro. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And Ichiro, normally an opposite field hitter, but this time he pulls the ball well foul into the seats in right. Pitch on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 2-2 one more time. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Christian Bethancourt will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Now they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the first pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Mike Minor will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
The next pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Well, he's already doing the job on the mound, and now here, he helps himself out with the bat, too. Nice job here to get that ball down and move the runner along into scoring position for the top of the lineup to come up and drive him in.
Eric Young Jr. will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. He waits. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Let's get that runner foul.
From the stretch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Now the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Into the box now, Jace Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping them out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a bouncer out in front. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-1. D. Gordon will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Now he's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Pause, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. The second for one. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Boy, and that's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ground ball to first, but then he hustles his way over to the bag to help them wrap up that 3-6-1 double play.
Marcell Ozuna will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
First pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now, and he'll make it in there with a two-out double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Martin Prado now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. On the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Freddie Freeman will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now here it comes. A ball and two strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, You don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he struck him out.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Johnny Gomes will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch coming. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Now the pitch. Good eye there from Gomes as the count goes to 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Oh, he's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
Nick Markakis come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First pitch on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Back here at Turner Field, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jeff Baker will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Minor ready with a 1-2. And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Jim Johnson will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jim Johnson.
Danny Echeverria will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And here's the first pitch. He's running towards second, and a bouncing ball, foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hey, double him up!
Here's the 1-1. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 2-1 home. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Kick him off first base, you hear?
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. Now, this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Jeff Mathis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first offering. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Gomes has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Jared Kozart will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now the first pitch, and he pops up the bunt attempt, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
A lot of times when the pitchers know you're bunting, they'll give you a high fastball like this. It's very easy to keep that bat too low. He just pops this one straight up.
Ichiro Suzuki will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Let's keep him right there, man.
First pitch coming. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Here we go now, Brave.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Chris Johnson will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
There's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Alberto Callaspo will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And the catch made out there by Ichiro, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher,
Christian Bethancourt will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on the way. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And that misses up and in. 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Now the 3-1 home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. A.J. Ramos will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
A.J. Ramos.
A.J. Pierzynski will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, A.J. Pierzynski.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pierzynski waits the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1 home. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 2 out with the man at first. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They still trail it here, 2-1. James Russell will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. D. Gordon will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter outing.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One pitch on the way. Up high, 2-1 now. Two and one now to Gordon. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Here it comes. Ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two, 1. Right on the corner. 2-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here's the 2-2 home. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I want to have a word or 2 myself.
Here's Marcelo Zuna as he swings down on the first pitch and sends a chopper over to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still lead it 2-1. Eric Young Jr. will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here's the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Yeah, a bad spot there to lose your release point. This one just continues to run inside and gets him, and now all of a sudden that puts a tying run on base.
Stepping in now, Jace Peterson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
A look at Young, now the pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Now the 2-1 to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. Full count now. 3-2.
You definitely don't want to go hit by pitch, walk to start this inning. So you got to bear down right here. Really lock in on that catcher.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now the 3-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
Yeah, I think he got caught thinking ahead to his throw down to second. So much so that he doesn't lift the ball into his glove all the way, and that little bobble takes away any thought of a double play. So he's just going to take it over to the bag and get the out there.
Freddie Freeman will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
He's ready now. The pitch right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
He's set, now the pitch. And a wild pitch here as Mathis can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
He gives him a free 90 feet there with one away. Now, all of a sudden, you open up a wealth of chances of making a productive out and still getting that guy home.
So 1-2 with one away. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
The 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
A man at third with one away. 3-2, here it is. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team, but with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Here's the left fielder, Johnny Gomes, now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And this is maybe not a pitch-around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this and 2 away.
Here's the 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-1. Martin Prado will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
24, Martin Prado.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Ready on 2-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
That bullpen's still going to have to get 3 outs in the bottom of the 9th, but they're going to have a little more breathing room thanks to this swing. This is a mistaken location, and he gets all of it, and that gives them that ever-important insurance run here in the top of the 9th.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Jeff Baker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That home run a moment ago, estimated at 408 feet. And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. The 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher will come on now as we see the right-hander Jose Ferris take over. Here's Echeverria now. Runners off for second. Now a ball lined towards center field. In there, a base hit. And he is in there.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away and it pays off perfectly.
In now, Jeff Mathis. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2. Two pitch on the way. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Markakis has the catch, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on the run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Could be a big insurance run right there. You'll take anything you can get at this point, and that pushes a lead up to 3, so he'll be getting some high fives in that dugout.
Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Christian Yelich.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. He's ready, now the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Has a look, now the pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
The 1-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need and it finds a hole. Now he's got 2 men on to deal with and only 1 away.
Luis Avilan will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's Ichiro now. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, they haven't really needed him so far, but he finally comes through here to wipe out that offer in his 5th try.
D. Gordon We'll have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are loaded here, one man out.
All right, let's hold him.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that ball is out of here. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, this was just a no-win situation to begin with. This is the absolute wrong guy you want to face with the bases loaded. It's no fun facing him with the bases empty. He unloads on this one.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
First pitch on the way. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Back to the drawing board now for that man after the grand slam.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that absolutely killed him.
Now here's the pitch. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Pitch on the way. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. The 0-2 once more. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now the pitch. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now another 2-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Marlins 8 and the Braves 1. Mike Dunn will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Nick Markakis will lead things off here in the ninth in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home nine, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
One-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. So 1-1 now to Markakis. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
This little 4-game run they've been on, it's been a good one, but unless things change in a hurry, it's looking like that win streak's going to end right here.
Chris Johnson will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Just foul. Ready now on 1 and 1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Alberto Callaspo will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. 1 and 1. One on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2 and 2. Here now the 2-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Giancarlo Stanton. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Marlins win it 8-1. Good night from Atlanta.